So what excites me about leading CORGI right now is our incredible technical team who are out there facing really difficult challenges and seeing unique scenarios that only they can answer with their depth and credibility on that subject matter. Well, actually at CORGI, we've never stood still. We've always been innovating. We were the first to market with a program of gas safety audits, and we campaigned really heavily to make sure that we could move to MOT-style gas safety checks, saving the sector hundreds of millions of pounds over the years. And as we look forward, we continue to innovate with our new CORGI Lens service and our accreditation platform, which will really move forward the standards of excellence that customers can strive to achieve. So, with CORGI, you can be sure about one thing, and that's the care and passion that our team come to work with every day to make sure that they're protecting lives. And they won't compromise on the technical standards that they aim to achieve. That's what gets us out of bed in the morning as an organisation, to keep people safe in their homes. And we know our customers care deeply about that too, and we're there to support them on that journey. Your home is where you should feel most safe, regardless of who owns it. And social housing providers are under that same obligation to deliver that safe, warm home for their residents to live in. Well, our commercial customers expect the same level of service and rigour as we provide to our social housing clients. And they have to keep their workforce safe, and that's their obligation in law, but also their moral obligation to make sure that their employees can come to work safe and go home every evening back to their families. And that's what we're here to do, to support commercial customers in making sure their buildings are safe and secure and a healthy place for their team to work in. Well, I see firsthand every day the extraordinary work that our team perform, and we're finding safety issues on every given day of the week. It saddens me to say that, but there are over 90,000 homes today by our analysis that have a C1 electrical fault, which is really serious and will cause direct harm. And we also see 200,000 homes that have a potentially unsafe gas installation. And this is where people are living on a day-to-day basis. And our job is to make sure that we uncover those wherever they are and support our customers in putting the issue right. That's what gets us out of bed every day. And so I see it every day in the work that we do. Well, for me, our success goes beyond those commercial numbers. I ask our team to go out there every day and find unsafe situations and help our clients put them right. That's how we measure our success, not in the numbers, not in the financials, but in lives protected, whether that's at home or at school or in a commercial premises where people are working. Across all of those domains, we make sure that we're keeping people safe. And that's really the only measure that counts. I'm most proud of the technical brilliance that our team brings, supported by an army of people who are behind the scenes, but everybody focused with humanity and clarity of purpose in making sure that we're keeping people safe at home and at work. So we make sure at CORGI that people feel really valued in the work that they do, and that means making sure that they're supported to do their best work, given the right skills and training and everything that they need to do their best work. So that's what motivates us at CORGI, building that environment where people can come together, collaborate, learn, put their ego to one side and do their best work. At CORGI, we're trying to build a culture of integrity, curiosity and shared purpose. Everything that we do comes back to those points. Uncompromising technical standards, trying to look out and seek new knowledge and new ways of doing things, and doing it with a human touch. That's what our customers have come to know us for, and what I want us to continue to do as we grow. So what gets me out of bed in the morning every day is the knowledge that our work really matters, whether that's finding an unsafe situation, whether that's helping someone raise their knowledge and improve their skills, or keeping a family safe in their home. That's what motivates me, and that's what I think motivates everybody at CORGI. Predictive compliance is what the future is going to be about. How do we bring the data, our systems, the knowledge we hold about residents and the properties that we serve? How do we bring all of those things together with sensors in people's homes, understanding and being able to predict where the issues are going to happen before they happen so that our customers can take action and nobody needs to come to any harm? I think gas is going to be here for a long time yet. And sure, the energy mix will change over time. It has been changing and it will change over time. But what we can be sure of is that gas is going to be staying around for some time. Our job is to make sure that those gas installations continue to be safe while the transition to renewable technology goes on. And we're here to support customers on that journey of transition, whether that be through hydrogen deployment or other renewable sources that come along. So gas needs to stay safe whilst we invest in those new technologies as a country and bring everybody along together. Well, imagine a world where technology spots risk before it becomes a danger to anybody, where people can see what's going to happen before it happens and intervene at that moment in time. That's what's really exciting, because I think we move compliance along from being a checkbox activity to actually looking after people's safety. Well, our customers tell me that the one thing that stands in the way of delivering warm, safe homes is gaining access for safety checks. So if I could change any legislation, it would be to make that process more integrated between resident and landlord so that they can communicate freely and easily. Frankly, the process we have today is complicated and inhumane. It requires people to go to court. It requires a lot of attention to a very complicated process, which is not supporting the resident and certainly isn't delivering warm, safe homes. I don't think I set out to be a leader in this sector. It's something that's evolved over time. And as I've learned more, I realise that actually there's a huge difference that you can make to this sector. Nothing's more important than where people live, keeping them safe and keeping them warm. And so that's what gets me out of bed in the morning and why I love being part of this sector. The people at CORGI are the most fantastic, loyal, hardworking group of people that I've ever had the privilege to work with. And they bring a level of technical expertise that is second to none in this industry. And so working with people and bringing my little extra contribution, if you like, to help them be more successful is why I came back. I think don't focus on being a leader. Do your best work even when nobody's watching. And you'll be seen to be someone who makes things easier rather than more difficult, and they'll give you more to do. Don't break it. Look after our culture. Our culture is something that I have never seen before, and I don't think I'll see again. The uniqueness of deep technical expertise with humble human sides to all of our team is what makes, if you like, the secret sauce of what CORGI is all about. We're here to help you do the best that you can do, whether that's through training, whether that's through an audit program. Our team bring you the tools and the expertise and the knowledge to help you, but also their personality to bring you along and for you to develop and grow and be the best that you can be. One piece of advice that really stayed with me is own it like your life depends on it. And that's something that I've carried through my whole career. Even when nobody's watching, taking ownership and accountability for things, bringing a sense of calm and structure in a crisis is so important. And that for me is what leadership's all about, really.